So we now welcome performing live. It's her own song. It's called Pure Blue, and it's Phoebe Green.
The heat of the sun on the back of my neck is reminiscent of the feeling of your burning breath. I hold myself at night so I feel less alone. But you're the blue in my veins, you're my aching bones. You're like an old denim jacket, you look better when you're torn up. But work of art, baby, I love it when you're messed up. Your blue eyes look like marbles when your pupils dilate. You used to tell me I was better, then what do you take? We were animals, baby, it was magical. Watching you break down, watching our flame burn out. It's so sick how happy it makes me knowing that you're as helpless without me as I am without you. The pale blue light kissed your dripping chest, made you look like you were glowing in the darkness. You pulled me under the water, you pulled me under. Did the moon look better shining on her? I was a narcissist with no self-esteem. I let you tear me apart and never felt a thing. We stayed in the water until our lips turned blue, until our hearts had sunk down to the bottom of the pool. We were animals, baby, it was magical. Watching you break down, watching our flame burn out. It's so sick how happy it makes me knowing that you're as helpless without me as I am without you. Animals, baby, it was magical. Watching you break down, watching our flame burn out. It's so sick how happy it makes me knowing that you're as helpless without me as I am without you.
Live music in the Radio Theatre for a Friday lock-in here on BBC Radio Lancashire.
Yes, it's a beautiful day outside, but we can see through the large windows here in the Radio Theatre. As I said earlier, the cathedral and the sunshine on the grounds there, and all the daffodils just about to burst into bloom, of course. The room has got lots of students in the room, using it as kind of an area where they can have a go at filming a live music set, which puts a bit of pressure on our musicians here, because we've got Phoebe Green and her sister Lucy, who we haven't heard speak yet. She does speak, does she?
Occasionally.
Does she? Yeah. So tell me a little bit about you, Phoebe. How old are you?
I'm 18.
And tell me about what you want to do with your life. Where are you going? I'm guessing that you want to be a singer-songwriter.
Yeah, definitely. I want, like, ideally in the future I'll have like a band and I'll tour and stuff, but for now I'm just trying to get my stuff out there so I can sort of get people interested.
It's always difficult, isn't it? Getting your own songs out there and getting people to sit and listen, and especially your songs are kind of all about the words, really, aren't they?
Yeah,
and the easy route would be to go out there and sing some covers, wouldn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It's a lot harder when it's your own music, but thanks to like social media and stuff, it's so much easier to like get yourself known and get people interested in what you're doing, because lots of people just pick up on things, and once they get it, they spread it, and it's such a fast like spread of my music. So that's what I'm really lucky with.
Yeah, it provides you with that extra option, really, doesn't it? I mean, people talk about the opportunities now with things like Britain's Got Talent and X Factor, but there is a huge growth in the people who are making it massively using social media.
Yeah, definitely.
So, if you go to BBC Lancashire, you'll see a film about Phoebe. And if you want to, you could share that. And then we could really be instrumental in Phoebe's career here and helping her get on as a singer-songwriter. Now then, you are going to sing a song for us now. And it's called Remember You Always. How did this song come about?
A few years ago, I entered a competition run by the Since 9/11 charity in London. And you had to have a title, which was How Did 9/11 Change the World? And you could either do a video or an essay. And I wrote a song and made a music video for it.
Oh.
And so
that was kind of combining both, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's because I really like writing, but then also like performing, so just put the two together. And I came runner-up, so I got to go to New York and meet lots of the people that were involved in 9/11.
Just backtrack a little bit on that. What was it like when you found out that you'd won and the fact that you were going to New York?
My drama teacher called me, and I was just like screaming down the phone, like, oh my, because I'd obviously like never properly been, so it was such an amazing experience.
You know, when you were writing the words to this song, how did you manage to get that kind of feeling into it? Did you do some research?
I didn't actually do much research. No, I just put myself in sort of a mindset, like, because I like to write things either I create a character and then write from their point of view, or I write about people. So I sort of created this character that had, lost like her father or something in the attacks, and just wrote like what I thought that person would be feeling, just like did it in like 10 minutes, just like wrote it all down, and then that was it.
Well, we're going to hear it in just a second, but you got to go to New York, and did that feel a little bit surreal because you'd almost sort of got yourself embroiled in how that would have felt, and then you went? Did you go to Ground Zero?
Yeah. So the first time I went to Ground Zero, and the whole trip was basically based on 9/11 and the people that were involved, and like fire commissioners, police commissioners, like all these people. And then the second time I went was last year with my school music department, and we played a concert at St Paul's Chapel on Ground Zero, and I played this song, and it was the most amazing experience ever. Like, it was absolutely incredible.
What kind of response did you get from the people in the room?
Well, it was all just random people that had just sort of walked in and heard about the concert. There was one of my friend's parents who, they were from like near New York, and it really got them. Like, there were a lot of people that had like tears in their eyes and stuff, and I was like, wow, because obviously when you play it here, like, it has an impact, but not as deep as that. But there it was just like this massive. It was amazing.
We need to hear it. This is Phoebe Green, accompanied by her sister Lucy, performing "Remember You Always."
It was a warm September morning. You kissed my cheek and went to work with a smile and a wave. My little brother came down the stairs yawning. We were oblivious to the ways in which our lives would change. We got the subway to school as usual. Things were all okay till we were sent home at 9:15. I refused to believe my ears. I always thought New York was supposed to be the city of dreams. Mother turned on the news, her thoughts went straight to you. Her life came crashing down, crashing down. The tears kept falling down, falling down. 10 years later, I am tracing the name on your headstone with my fingertip. You always kept to yourself, never wanted to be noticed. You were so brave, you let so many other people live. But after something like this, how can the world stay positive? When I turn on the news, I'm reminded of you. My life came crashing down, crashing down. The tears kept falling down. Now we can't go to the city without being reminded of that day. Everywhere you go, there is something that
Just stunning. Live in our radio theatre, that is the sound of this Friday.
We're going to have another live song from our artist who's with us today, all the way from Lytham. She's called Pheobe Green. She's accompanying herself on the guitar. All of these songs are her own. We'll find out a bit more about what this song's all about after she's sung it. It's called Watercolour Envy.
Watercolour envy on your skin, running through your veins like I know it always did. Pretty little memories that you hid, covered by the lies before they even left your lips. Clouds bruise the sky like the patterns on your neck, little signs someone else is in your bed. The look on your face when you see me around with him, watercolour envy burns your skin. Don't try to tell me it's over now, and I think of the ways you used to freak me out. Don't try to tell me you're happy with her, 'cause every time she looks at your lips you turn. The heart on my sleeve gets heavier each day, my arms weigh down now that you're away. Used to hold my hand like it was made of glass, now you hold hers like you wanting it to smash. Feel your eyes on me every time I turn away, watercolour envy clouds your gaze. Don't try to tell me it's over now, and I think of the ways you used to freak me out. Don't try to tell me you're happy with her, 'cause every time she looks at your lips you turn. Don't you forget me, your face is in my mind before I go to sleep. Don't you weep on me, we can both do better than each other, please. Don't come back to me, I was a hurricane, she is a summer breeze. Don't try to tell me it's over now, and I think of the ways we used to drown the world out. Don't try to tell me you're happy with her, 'cause it hurts my head when I see her in your t-shirts.
Fantastic. And more to come from our radio theatre this Friday.
Live music in the radio theatre today from Pheobe Green. She's only a youngster, 18 years old. For goodness sake, writing and performing her own music. She's going to perform another one for us in just a moment. I'm chatting to her mum and dad here, and you're not a bit musical, either of you, are you?
No, neither of us are, no.
And to have two daughters like this, because your other daughter, Lucy, was playing the piano, and I believe Lucy does really well at her piano, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does, yeah. She's been doing it for about 5 years, and she's just passed a grade 8.
Which is fantastic. So do you have, with your two youngsters then, at home, does your house resound to the sounds of the piano being played and maybe Phoebe writing a song and playing the guitar somewhere? Is that how it is?
Yeah, it is every day. Yeah, it is every day, yeah. Lucy will come home from school and do a practice, and Phoebe will go up to her room and start composing music.
Like you do, you know.
You do,
it's
yes.
lovely. It's so lovely. But you were telling me earlier on that you both are off for a first experience this summer, aren't you? Where are you going?
Would you like to say, love? No, Glastonbury.
Now, you see, I was dead worried because I really, really fancy Glastonbury, but then I thought, no, I'm too old. Well, I've discovered that you're the same age as me and you're going, this is really making me think again about it. So you booked yourself a TP.
Yep, for the 4 days.
You and the girls.
Yeah, 3 daughters.
Oh. Who are you most looking forward to seeing? Do you know who's going to be on?
I don't know, do you? No, I don't know.
Is it just the experience of it all?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
So you don't know who it is yet?
not yet. No, not the headliners. No.
Right. Well, I think it's fantastic, and I hope you have an amazing time. Thanks for chatting to me. Just quickly back to Phoebe, who's been our guest today, singing, writing her own numbers. Tell us about the song you're going to sing now. It's called Maniac.
So this song is sort of a single I've kind of released online that a lot of people have picked up on. So this is, if people listening that actually know me, this will be the song they know.
Oh, will it? Okay, okay. So they can sing along to this one then, can they?
Yeah, let's hope.
Okay. This is Phoebe Green performing Maniac.
You play girls like a man, but your eyes are like a child. Your face is cool and calm, but your hair is erect and wild. You hide behind your metaphors and pray that no one sees the fear behind your poker face, your dark and twisted knees. The girls all think they love you, but you make them feel sick. You smile and whisper in their ear, but drop them just as quick. The bottles round the back all contain the hearts of lovers. Lipstick stains on the pillow and lies under the covers. Let me in, wear me out. Let me in, wear me out. Your fragile heart and your paper skin, such a beautiful boy filled with so much sin. Your reflection is your very worst enemy. Behind the glass is an angel, but the devil's beneath. You smile at the moon even though it's haunting you. You wonder if it ever feels as lonely as you do. Your nose is always bleeding, but it's fine cause it looks pretty. It doesn't scare you like it did before the angel city. You maniac, you tortured artist, do you crave attention? Your shaking hands a consequence of habits you don't mention. Your mind was made of magic, now it's ugly and diseased. Hell is in your head and your head's between your knees. Let me in, wear me out. Let me in, wear me out. Your fragile heart and your paper skin, such a beautiful boy filled with so much sin. Your reflection is your very worst enemy. Behind the glass is an angel, but the devil's beneath. You're so lonely, choked on money. Do you ever feel like you can't breathe? So quiet as a tired. You look like you're barely alive. You're unreal. I can feel every single bump on your spine. You're so pretty when you're spitting in the sink, babe. You can't think straight. Let me in, wear me out. Let me in, wear me out. You're fragile heart and your paper skin, such a beautiful boy filled with so much sin. Your reflection is your very worst enemy. Behind the glass is an angel, but the devil's beneath. Fragile heart and your paper skin, such a beautiful boy filled with so much sin. Your reflection is your very worst enemy. Behind the glass is an angel, but the devil's beneath.
Just fantastic. How good was that?
We've so enjoyed that, haven't we? The young talent there that is Phoebe Green performing live in our radio theatre.